Welcome, patrons. Yes, if you are seeing this video, you are an official member of my Patreon. This is a special video just for you guys. I have just set off for my adventure to the Allegheny National Forest. There might be two places I hit, but I'm looking at one specifically. It is 8:40 exactly in the morning. It's going to take us about 3 hours to get there. So let's get on it. Let's go. And by the way, thank you so much for being here. You guys are going to allow me to travel and go on more, quote, exotic adventures. You're just going to support this channel in so many more ways. Support the YouTube in so many more ways than just a subscribe and a like. And later on, I'll tell you the extra features that you'll get with becoming a member here on Patreon. What a quiet day out here today. Welcome, my friends, my patrons, my members. This video is especially for you guys. This hike, this adventure is especially for you guys. It will not be posted on my YouTube channel. One of the benefits of becoming a Patreon member is this. I will post adventures on here that I don't post on YouTube. You'll also get uncensored stuff. You'll get pictures that I take. My girlfriend comes with me once in a while. You'll get her videos and pictures she takes. And might I add, she gets some really good ones. And you'll also get some bloopers and like behind the scenes and some vlogs if we ever travel and whatnot. Just kind of some different stuff that'll be worth your while, I think. Again, there's only one tier to this. It's $5 a month. Become a member. I would love it if you could. It would severely help out the channel, other than subscribing and sharing and liking videos and stuff like that. But anyway, let me show you what we're doing today. Today we're in the Allegheny National Forest, and obviously, as you can see, we are doing the Rimrock hiking trail. This is an out and back trail. We are currently here in the parking lot. Gonna go around, gonna go up, and we're gonna get to the Rimrock overlook, and then we'll have to walk all the way back down. But there are some rock formations and boulders and crevices and caves and stuff we'll be able to walk into and explore and check out. So you guys ready? I know I'm ready. Let's go. Close to motor vehicles, horses, and pack stock. Not exactly sure what pack stock is. So again, there's another sign up here. It says closed to all public motor vehicle use. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cold out here today. It's been reading anywhere from 10 to 16 degrees in my vehicle temperature gauge the whole trip here. It's about approximately 3 hours from home to get here, and we have our first kind of like overlook here onto this pavilion with some information about wildlife, and let's take a look. Now the snow on this deck is pretty deep. We are out in western Pennsylvania, and we got, or I should say they got, quite a bit of snow out here this past month or so. I know y'all can't read that, but I just kind of want to show you some of the things that this has to offer here. Early native cultures. Hopewell culture at the current site of Buckloons, the meeting place of the Allegheny River and Broken Straw Creek. A Hopewell culture has been discovered, including small Caledonian camps to locate prehistoric villages and several Hopewell mounds. The date of the site has been calculated to be around 6000 BC and could possibly be older. How about that? Colonization of the frontier here. Early industry and plentiful sources. And stewardship drive change. A lot of history around here. So I'm definitely not the only one out here today. There's tons and tons of other cars parked around here. And I'm assuming they're ice fishing because there is like down there under the bridge that cars pass over the reservoir, which we are going to get to look over, the Allegheny Reservoir. There are cars parked down there, and I could only assume that they are ice fishing. Got a little bit of snow in my boots, but or shoes, I should say. I don't really wear boots hiking. Yeah, a lot colder than last week. Last weekend was in the 30s. This weekend we're having a hard time getting out of the teens. Later this afternoon, they're saying it's going to be about 27, 28 degrees. And the sun is trying to pop out. Judging by some of these footprints, there hadn't been anybody out here in a little while. So I really don't expect to see anybody else. Not exactly sure what those are. There's one on the opposite side too. But I could only guess there's something to do with water. Maybe it's how water from, you can see the bridge right here. Maybe it's water from the reservoir, how it's kind of filtered and or drained into or out of or something. I'm exceptionally thankful it's going to warm up a little bit starting tomorrow and throughout the next week, kind of, sort of, because if you're following my YouTube, you'll know that I currently live in a camper with my girlfriend and my dogs and cats and my pets. And right now we're dealing with a frozen underbelly. Our pipes are froze. Although yesterday, thankfully to my dad, thank you, Dad. Of course, this is Patreon. You're probably not going to be able to watch this one unless you subscribe. But my dad did some work and put some heat tape and insulation around the pipes, and did get our gray tank pull tab to pull out completely, so our gray tank could drain, because the water backed up into the sewer and it was not fun at all. Or backed up into the shower, not sewer. Must be a little bench here. Seeing plenty of deer prints. Now, I did read online that this area was closed, but there's nothing saying around here that the area is closed. There's really no danger hiking this trail. I mean, the overlook, you could fall off any overlook. Hopefully that never happens to anybody. But, I mean, like I said, there's really no danger. There's no waterfalls or anything like that you necessarily got to worry about. Man, it's so quiet out here, except for me. Maybe I ought to just hike and enjoy the peace and quiet. By the way, this trail, stated on all trails, is a 2.3 mile trail. Now remember, when it's an out and back, that's typically round trip. So 1.1 miles to 1.1 miles back. So yeah, you guys as math should be mathing, right? Well, we've officially gone half mile, so we're halfway to our destination. So nice to feel that sun, to see that sun. We have been a little spoiled with it the past couple days, but I was working, so it was still nice, but I wasn't off. Looks like where we got some water runoff here, kind of right through here. Might even trickle on down to there. There's a big ice patch. And of course, it can't just be cold. The wind's gotta blow. It's probably down in the single digits with that wind chill. Probably blowing about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Ooh, boy. Got some rocks down there stacked up. That's pretty cool. Again, we will get to the rock formations, but you can see up in here, well, behind this tree, there's a big one. Another one right there. We'll get to the better ones to come. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here, say that this is probably a well. Again, I don't know a whole lot about the area. Just a guess. I'm sure y'all can hear that out there in the distance. There are snow machine trails up here, or snowmobile, whatever you want to call it. I also wouldn't doubt if they're actually driving on the lake, reservoir, whatever you want to call it. It's been so cold around here lately that and trust me, our cold ain't nothing like Canada and Alaska cold. They got minus 30, 40, 50, probably, and sometimes beyond. We might get, years ago I can remember us getting like minus 25, I think it was, minus 20, minus 8, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's been cold, like single digit teen temperature cold that has allowed these bodies of water to freeze up. I've seen a lot of ice fishermen out there, which is pretty cool. And I'd like to go just sit and hang out in an ice tent. I got plenty of friends that fish, but yeah, we're coming upon our boulders now, our big rocks. I can't wait to get to the top. Just how massive these things are. I'm sure throughout thousands, even millions of years, these things have eroded up from the earth. I just think it's really cool over time how nature just comes to be. All right, so that is off to the right. I'm guessing this is where you can explore the boulders. We continue going this way. There's 2 Rimrock overlooks. So let's get to the overlooks before we completely explore the rocks. Well, I almost slipped and fell off right on my face. This is the part about these trails. It's tricky with this snow here covering those areas. Look, there's another patch of it. Yep, slick, slick. Authorized personnel only. Huh. Just look how freaking massive these things are. This is crazy to me. Okay, what kind of footprint is that? Raccoon? Cat, maybe? And you got this one behind me. Wow, man. I can't believe how massive this stuff is. Oh, right there's our overlook. Can you see the fence up there? Just barely. It's another look from the other side. This one, that looks like a miniature mountain in itself. Holy jeezums. Okay, we're gonna go up through this narrow little hallway space between the rocks here, hanging onto the guide rail. I got you in wide angle so you can get a little bit more of the landscape, but probably better to come here in the summertime because these steps are very narrow and they're pretty slippery. This is really cool. Really takes me back to my childhood. My pack is kind of dragging a little bit. Once we get past the snow, because it is covered with this giant rock, we'll be all right. But holding on for dear life to this rail. Wow. Look at all this ice, man. Wow, dudes, that feels like plastic. That's amazing. I mean, it's still kind of cold like ice, but it is. It's like melted plastic or hot glue kind of looking. That is cool. Okay, so that one's going to take us to, I believe, the main overlook. There's another one right here. I mean, we can get to it going this way too. But, ooh, you can really feel that breeze up here. This is, look like a cone head. This is the Allegheny Reservoir, my friends. Beautiful sight. Cold and windy, but a beautiful sight. I mean, you can't beat this. Imagine if this was summertime. I saved this especially for you guys. YouTube gets nice stuff, but I mean, when you're doing a paid membership, you got to give people something a step above what YouTube offers. This is freaking amazing. Camera just don't do it justice. You know, it's funny, you come out here and like the winter time, there's kind of less worries. You know, your bears are hibernating, you know. I mean, there's still other predators out there, but the bugs are gone. I think it's a little bit more enjoyable. Some people might differ because it's cold and windy and, you know, oh my God, I'm walking through snow, my feet are wet. I find it very enjoyable. You can hear them snow machines and off in the distance. But like down in the woods, like it was so quiet. But when you get up here, you feel like you're on top of the world, and like all your problems, they don't matter. Your bills don't matter. Your living situation, using me for an example, doesn't matter. Your problems don't matter. I mean, obviously, unless you're dealing with a loss of a loved one or a illness that will eventually take its toll. Man, I just can't explain how good this is for your mental health, my mental health, to get out and explore and just take a walk, you know? I may have to come back here in the summer. All right, let's go over to the other overlook. We'll take the stairs, make it a little easier on ourselves. God, who even knows where the stairs are? The snow up here is pretty deep, my friends. There's quite a few inches. 6 to 8 inches probably. Yeah, there's a lot of snow up here. Just a further right view of the reservoir. Man, this is just, I can't say it enough. It's just awesome. All right, let's trace back up through here. We'll take a left, because this is not where our trail ends, my friends. You can see this goes that way. I want to see where it goes to. I don't even know if this trail might even be a loop. I don't know. I'm just curious to see where this may go. Yeah, there is. Oh, there is a kiosk up there. All right, let's go up there. All right. It is fairly difficult to climb these stairs with the snow. Oh, okay. I believe this to be the parking lot where you can just drive up. If you don't want to hike, you can drive up. See, there's a road, and come to the vista. Be safe in bear country. Yeah. There is a kiosk over here. Yeah. Rimrock hiking trail. I guess I better pay better attention. My phone's going off. My GPS is probably telling me you're off route. Did you take a wrong turn? Wrong turn, wrong turn. Let me look here. All right, so we're at the top of the stairs, about to go back down through because there's snow on them. I want to be careful, not slip and fall and tumble down a friggin' mountainside. So I will see you guys at the bottom. Take a stop here for a minute. Like I said, these stairs are very narrow and very slick. So we're at the bottom of the stairs, and I just want to see where this little trail might go. It goes right around the front of the big rock as you first head up the stairs. Oh, I see. Oh my God. Look at that. Wow, we could legitimately be out here all freaking day. That is so cool. Heard something move up in there. Yeah, that's good enough for me. It is wintertime. If there is something up there taking a nap, hibernating, I don't want to disturb it. They can be pretty aggressive. So just in case you guys don't know, this is actually sandstone. Oh, my battery's getting low. This is sandstone, and I'll show you a close-up of it. It shifted into portrait mode. But you can see all these little pebbles. That's what it looks like. That's basically what the whole rock is. I guess that's what sandstone is, maybe. Okay, my battery does not want to stay alive. So before my battery completely runs out, I want to thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching this, obviously you become a member. Tell your friends, tell your family, but tell them to go to the YouTube channel first and see if they like it, see if they want to become a member. But if you are a member, I appreciate you. I shouldn't say if you are. You have become a member. I appreciate you. And thank you for supporting me and my adventures, my journeys, my travels, whatever you want to call it. More to come. You can support this by continuing to be a member. And if you found me from some other Patreon, check out my YouTube channel. I do similar stuff to other outdoors people, but they're probably a little better at it than I am. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and y'all be good to each other. We'll see you next time.